Alright, sorry about that, guys. Video cut out, but anyways, the matchup between Timmy and Mitch, I'm personally gonna go with Mitch. I just like his first three players better, and his other two can still have decent games. So I'm gonna pick Mitch on this one.
Yeah, computer picks Mitch. I also pick Mitch. Going on, Pat versus Seha. I think this is going to be the close games of the week. Probably one of the closest, to be honest. Pat's team got Russell Wilson for Chicago. I think he's going to bounce back and do well versus Chicago. Mark Ingram's having a pretty good year so far. I think he's going to have a tough matchup against Carolina. But I can see him doing pretty decent, but got a good matchup. Doug Martin versus Houston. I don't think he's going to do very well at all. So I'm sorry there. Julio Jones versus Dallas. I think he can do well. He's one of the he's one of the top receivers as of right now. So I can see him doing well. Golden Tate versus Denver, like we alluded to earlier. Detroit's offense just hasn't really done anything this year. Really, nothing like out of the ordinary, or surprising, or up to par. So I really don't like him against Denver. Jordan Cameron, he can do well versus Buffalo. Big target. Yeah, I think he had a touchdown last week. I'm not positive, but I mean,
Who?
Jordan Cameron, tight end, Miami.
Oh, I don't know.
No,
I don't think so.
He didn't. Yeah. Well, I mean, I could see him bouncing back if he did or didn't. Whatever. They had a loss. So, I could see him doing well versus Buffalo. Roddy White versus Dallas. I mean, like we say every time, you got both 1 and 2 receivers on Atlanta. So, I mean, it's been working out so far. So, I mean, I could see it working out again this week against Dallas.
Yeah.
Houston defense versus Tampa Bay. I actually like that matchup. I think their defense is going to actually hold down Jameis and that whole offense. So, I mean, like I said, it's going to be a good game here. Moving on to say hi.
All right, Jonathan. Got Aaron Rodgers. I mean, he'll go off as always. Matt Forte, going against Seattle. I don't know how I feel about that matchup. But we'll see. Maybe he gets a touchdown. Maybe creeps one in there. I don't think he'll produce much. LeGarrette Blount is your number 2. He's not looking too good. No, after that first game, I mean, we could always see Patriots always try to switch it up.
Yeah.
But as the man right now in New England is Deion Lewis, so he'll probably produce way more points than Blount. Jarvis Landry, I believe, going against Buffalo. Buffalo has a above average defense, pretty good. I don't see him doing much. James Jones is very touchdown dependent. He had 20 yards. 20 yards
Tutty.
and a tutty. So, that's it. He'll get a touchdown.
I see him getting another touchdown the way Rodgers throwing to him.
Yeah, but that's all you're really going to get out of him is, under 10 points really every week. At least that's what I believe. Larry Donnell against Washington. I don't know if you still have 3 tight ends on your roster.
I don't want to mispronounce anyone's name here.
Larry Donnell against Washington. You know what? To be honest, I don't know how he's doing.
I think he had a touchdown last week.
I don't know.
I mean, no one really cares about the Giants, to be honest.
Yeah, and then Danny Amendola. I don't know if you're just trying to fill spaces in your team now, but
he's almost fantasy irrelevant.
Yeah, I think
I think it might work out for you this week due to the fact he's going against Jacksonville.
Yeah, maybe.
Julian Edelman's killing it out there. He's doing awesome.
I don't know. I don't think he'll get much of anything. And then Green Bay's D going against Kansas City. Green Bay is above average defense, but Kansas City can put up points when they play up to their potential. Mm-hmm. So with that being said, I mean, this is going to be a close game. I mean, Pat looks like they have a little better of the matchups going on.
Yeah.
Yeah, Jonathan, you had a good team, week 1, but I mean, I don't know what you're doing. Where's Carlos Hyde? I don't know if you traded him off, but
yeah, you tried to trade me, for
he's
injured.
So I don't know. I think
Jonathan's team's going to be going down.
Yeah, I think Pat wins. I think Pat wins this week. All there is to it.
Yeah, I think Pat's going to come up here. I think Pat's going to have a better game in this matchup. Computer also picks Pat, so Pat will take the lead. Moving on, Kyle versus Skevo. And going with Kyle. Actually, you know what? I'll go against Skevo, or talk about Skevo. I haven't talked about him yet. Skevo, Andrew Luck. He's going against Tennessee. You would think he'd have a good game. You would think he'd have a great couple games here, but the way he's been playing...
The first 3 quarters, he had negative points last week, which is fucking hilarious. I loved it.
So you would think he'd do good. He's Andrew Luck, but hopefully he'll do good for you. But at this point in the season, in week 2, 3, we'll see how he does.
Yeah.
You have Eddie Lacy in your running back. I believe he's out. or injured or questionable. Because
I believe he is.
The point said 0 when I was writing all this down.
I think he's out this week.
I don't think so. Do something there. Chris Ivory. No, next two guys, Chris Ivory and Allen Robinson. I think I'll take everything I said back because Chris Ivory is killing it, and Allen Robinson benefited you last week versus Austin.
Yeah.
So, and I think I take everything back I said about Skevo because I think you're 2-0. Is he 2-0? He beat you? Yeah, so I think...
Me and...
Austin, yeah. So I congratulate Skevo on that. It's very, very good, smart pickups here. Continuing on, you got Marshall.
Scored a touchdown again last week.
He is doing very well. I think a lot of people are underestimating the Jets.
Yeah.
So I see him doing well against Philly. Philly ain't anything. Tyler Eifert, he's been balling up for you the last couple of days. Or weeks, I mean. So, I mean, I can see him doing well. I mean, I don't see it. I can see him touchdown. Maybe 50 yards. I can see him breaking out this game. Steve Smith, I say that's hit or miss. That will be hit or miss.
Well, he had 150 yards receiving last week.
Okay. So, I mean, it is Steve Smith. We'll give him that, but...
I mean, I don't know. I think I'll put up good amount of points.
I think it'll be hit or miss, in my opinion. And then you got Buffalo D versus Miami. I think your defense will actually not take a hot stool on you this time. So I think Buffalo defense versus Miami will do well for you. Here's Gay Kyle.
All right, GK. Cam Newton going against New Orleans. I think he had a rushing touchdown, maybe 1 or 2 passing touchdowns. I mean, I see him not repeating. You know, maybe like 15 points out of him. Le'Veon Bell, first game back. Oh, man, I can't wait to see it. You know, hopefully, St. Louis, that Matt Jones went off against them. I think he had like 22 points or something. I believe Le'Veon Bell could do exactly the same. C.J. Anderson. I don't think... I don't like C.J. just because, like I said before, Ronnie Hillman could easily take that spot at any time.
Or someone else.
Or somebody else.
Somebody else. It's not secure.
But, yeah, I mean, I don't think he's injured this week, so he'll probably get majority of the touches. Mike Evans, I think he's playing again this week. Maybe last week he wasn't 100%. This week going against Houston, they have a above-average defense, but maybe he'll catch a touchdown for you this week. Julian Edelman going against Jacksonville. He's been having a great year so far. Tom Brady throwing on the ball. Another great game from him. Kelsey going against Green Bay. Hopefully, I think last week he didn't get a touchdown. This week, I think he would get a touchdown. Joseph Randle.
I've seen doing good.
Yeah, but like then you got Dunbar. You got Dunbar rotating in. I think they're half and half right now. And then you got DMC on some, like you said last week. Whatever happens with him. Carolina goes against New Orleans. New Orleans offense is looking shaky. Drew Brees might not even play. Maybe they'll put up some points for you. Luke Kuechly is out though, like Ron said, with concussion. So yeah, I mean, Skev, I'm gonna ride the Skev train.
Oh, wow.
I think Skev takes this one. I think he wins. Skev wins.
I think it'll be a decently close game. If Skev figures out what to do with his running back situation, Le'Veon Bell is back for Kyle.
Yeah.
I think it'll be close, but you know what? I think I'm gonna have to. I have to pick Skevo on this one also. I had Kyle, but looking at it now, I think Skevo's going to come back here. But I think it'll be a close game, so I'm not really ruling out Kyle.
Well, if Eddie Lacy plays, I think Skevo wins. If Eddie Lacy doesn't play, then I think Kyle might take it, to be honest.
That's true. All right, last game, try to wrap it up. Hazy versus Jamie. Peyton Manning versus Detroit. I can see him doing well. Keep it going. I think he'll bounce back from those first 2 games.
Wait, do you want me to do myself then?
Oh, yeah, probably do. Yeah, there you go. My bad.
All right. So sorry. Okay, yeah. What Ron said, Peyton Manning against Detroit. He's been looking good this last week, so maybe he'll continue the success. Gore going against Tennessee. He's not even really fantasy relevant anymore, man.
Unfortunate.
So yeah, it's unfortunate for you. Rashad Jennings.
There's no extra R.
I think he had a touchdown last week. Maybe he gets another goal line touchdown. Just the classic running back 2 numbers. Demaryius Thomas going against Detroit. It's Demaryius Thomas. If Peyton Manning can get him the ball this week and perform to how Peyton Manning can, he'll do good. Doug Baldwin going to Chicago. Chicago's defense is piss poor. Maybe he'll put up some points for you this week. Maybe. Jimmy Graham going to Chicago.
You would think he would do good. Last week he had 2 targets, 1 reception, 11 yards against a shaky Green Bay defense. So,
well, Green Bay's defense is pretty good.
I mean, they didn't even utilize. If they utilize him against Chicago, he can do well. But if they do what they did against Green Bay,
probably not gonna do shit.
It's just I don't think they know how to use him in Seattle, to be honest.
Now, is that still you're still playing D'Angelo Williams as of today?
I can see maybe a red zone, maybe as a threat there, but God, I mean,
Le'Veon Bell's back.
I think they're just going to use Le'Veon.
Ben actually, somebody quoted Ben that says he tells Mike Tomlin, I guess, that he doesn't like Le'Veon Bell out of the game whatsoever.
Wow.
So that's Big Ben saying that it's the starting quarterback. I don't think Le'Veon Bell comes out much this season. So he might not even be fantasy relevant anymore, D'Angelo Williams.
It really took first good games, though.
Yeah, really, really good. Yeah, really good.
Awesome. He had 3 touchdowns, I think, the last couple games.
Yeah, really solid. And you got the Jets, the best defense going against Philly. I think Jets will put up some points for you there.
Oh, yeah. All right, Jamie, your team. Matt Ryan versus Dallas. I can see him doing pretty good. I can also see that defense ain't too bad in Dallas, to be completely honest. So I think Matt Ryan could have a hit-or-miss game. McCoy versus Miami, I think he can blow it up. Miami shit. Melvin Gordon, I think he's starting to come into his own. I think this week he'll break out versus Minnesota defense. So I see that good matchup there. Odell Beckham Jr., he had like a really good week last week. I can see him. I think so with these Giants receivers, it depends on Eli Manning if he can stay consistent. He doesn't get as much shit. It's like Jay Cutler or who else? Those other kind of, like, that's the only guy I can think of. But there's other shaky quarterbacks that don't get a lot of shit other than Jay Cutler. Eli Manning's one of them. He very inconsistent his whole career. So I mean, if he stays consistent, gives OBJ the ball, he can do well versus Washington. Fitzgerald blew it up for me, in my other league. He did very well. He had 3 touchdowns against Chicago. Yep. So I can see him doing very well again versus San Francisco.
Palmer under center. Fitzgerald is a top 15 wide receiver.
Yeah, and I had him last year in this league. He didn't do anything for me.
That was with Palmer out, though.
Even before that, he didn't do anything.
Maybe this is the year.
But Fitzgerald, as of right now, fantasy relevant. Martellus Bennett for Seattle. His reps will depend on quarterback, who is playing. If Chicago ain't going to win for Seattle no matter who's playing. But if Cutler's at center, Bennett will get the ball more. If Clausen's at center, I don't think he's going to get the ball as much. John Brown for San Francisco, I see him doing well, breaking out. New England defense versus Jacksonville. I mean, I could see Jacksonville maybe moving the ball a little bit in the passing game, but I think New England's going to shut them out in Jacksonville. So, I mean, this is pretty, I would say, one-sided. I said computer and myself have Jamie winning. I'm assuming Jamie picks himself.
Yeah. So, this week I'm going to go with myself. Last week, I upset Jonathan, in my opinion. But, this week it's an easy win.
All right, so Jamie is going to beat Hazy. Who we got?
Yeah, I would agree.
I think we all picked Skevo versus Kyle.
Skevo, it's going to be close, though.
Mm-hmm, yeah.
If Eddie Lacy plays, then Skevo will win. If he doesn't, I think Kyle has a really good chance of just whooping his ass.
And then, moving on, we got MTV. Wait, nope, wrong game. Pat versus Seha. Everyone picked Pat, I believe.
I want Pat to,
I want to see Pat do good this year.
I want to see him actually do good.
All right. Going on, Timmy versus MTB. I picked MTB to win this game. It's going to be close. Did you pick MTB?
Yeah. Right. I think Mitch's big three, the quarterback and 2 running backs, they can, do really good for you.
Yeah. Timmy might have to fix his first 3 guys there. It's kind of questionable.
Yeah.
As right now with injuries.
Yeah.
Moving on, Pagan versus Kess. I think Pagan kind of beats the cake on this one.
Yeah. I mean, it might be close, if Kess plays.
Pagan's got the better matchups I see here.
Yeah, Pagan does have the better matchups, but.
And lastly, I really feel strongly about my matchup versus Austin. That's probably the only time I'll feel strongly. Well, so far, I think I'll win. It might be close.
Yeah, I'm liking Ron's matchup.
And Austin,
two running back by committees.
Yeah.
Maybe this week. Just not looking good. Jordan Matthews, like I said, being guarded by Darrelle Revis. Not looking too good.
You got good players, but the matchups and the scenarios for these players in real life with their reps, it's very shaky for a lot of these guys here. So.
Yeah, I think Ron takes this one.
Okay, well, that's week 3. See you guys. Thanks for watching.